Well, that should be right.
All right. A good afternoon out there in the cold winter environment. Waco looks like the frozen tundra at night these days.
Yes,
You
I
are now looking at the Aftermath Sports Show. I'm your host tonight. How about that? Just call me Coach C. We got Coach Fly Eagles Fly Terry and Lee 40 Weiner. I mean 40. He's on his way. But what's up, Coach C?
I'm good, brother. How about yourself? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How was your holidays?
Man, the holidays was great. Always around family and friends, man. Can't beat it, man.
I heard that. Now you know, Coach Stimmy, he got tied up. He had to go in on his second job early. But when I was looking at the last time we were together, we talked about the Elite Eight in college.
That's right. That's right.
And I picked Penn State. I picked Notre Dame. No, I didn't. I picked Georgia. And of course, I picked Texas.
Right.
And who else was that last team? I picked Ohio State over Oregon. I just don't believe in Oregon. So who did you get?
I think that was the Elite Eight. Where was I at? No, it was the first round we picked.
Yeah, that was the first round.
It's first round. Yeah, the first round I picked. I think I was 4-0 in that, and Stimmy was he was struggling. Stimmy was struggling. He was like 1-3. He was struggling.
He was struggling with that.
Yeah, yeah, but it's a shame that we couldn't get together last week to go ahead and pick again for the final out of the 8. But man, it
definitely. Wait a minute. We got a buster just walked in. Get on over there. Get over there. I got a theme song for you. This song is just for you. This song is just for you. You got your headphones on. You about 1 minute early for a change. I love the 49 gear. Put your headset on. I want you to hear this. This is our song for you. Really? 7 whole days tonight. After 49ers go. Hey, don't kill my son. Yeah, boy, I can't do no push-ups, man. Do like that.
You should have made the bet.
Yeah, wipe it. Well, what's been going on, my brother Terry? We got Lee on here. Terry's on here.
What up, Lee?
What's good? Are you, Bubba?
Man, I'm on my way to Itasca, man, for a basketball game, man. But you know, since I could not be here, you know, man, because I missed you the last time. You was under the weather, man. So
yeah, boy.
You know, I can see you good.
cold flu, whatever you want to call it, COVID flu, third flu, whatever I had it, man. But I sure hate you missed me. But I sure hate I couldn't be there, or be here, whatever. But I didn't want to take the chances on at least giving a good man like you these symptoms. The other two, the symptoms, I should have came up and make sure both of them.
You hear that? That's the miles I know.
Yeah, exactly right.
So, yeah, so I see you earlier this morning. You know, Coach Blindside started out on you and me this morning about which I did tell y'all, which I was a little off, but Dallas should have been in the top 10 and everything for the draft this year. But they did some idiotic things and winning games when you know darn well you want to go into the playoffs.
Well, it wouldn't be
Yeah, you're right.
You know, they want to beat them sorry teams.
I'm just like, why? You know, you have your chance to get a better pick. So
again, so we can communicate since Coach Stimulator, he get all blowed all up. Yeah.
Blowed up like a toe frog.
Yeah, he get mad. He like, wait a minute, he act like Jerry.
Yeah, exactly.
But what did I say? It don't matter if you gave him the top 3 picks. Who picking them players? Look at Mozzie Smith, dude. They got both like me and you. You can't miss on your first round.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Only first round. They get lucky. They got lucky and got Michael Cross because they wanted.
He fell right to him.
Yeah,
he fell right to him.
I think the only other good number 1 pick they've gotten taken is Tyler Smith. He turned out to be a pretty good dude.
Yeah.
But other than that, how was your Christmas, man?
Man, my Christmas was fantastic.
I like that hat. That's a nice hat, man.
Yeah, you know.
Pretty. Let me see the side of it. Did you order that?
I had it. I've been there. You know,
that's the one you gonna break out for the playoffs.
Yeah. We're gonna break it out. We're not gonna break in with them. You know, it's all good.
But I'm a realist. You know, I like arguing. That's just
that's right.
But I said the 49ers have played more games than anybody.
Sure.
And just like the referees are helping the Chiefs.
100%.
100% they helping them. Mm-hmm. But it's like I told you, you play all of them games like Michael Irvin said. You wore out.
He's pretty tired.
And injuries caught up.
But it didn't catch up to the Chiefs. Chiefs just played just a minute.
Well, the referees didn't. The referees are helping the Chiefs. You know, I can't unsee what I saw.
Well, to me, the big difference between the Niners playing a lot of games and the Chiefs playing a lot of games. The Niners are run oriented. They're gonna run first, pass second.
Yeah.
So you put a lot of pressure on the offensive. That's what you put a lot of pressure on the offensive line and running back and everything. Where the Chiefs, they're gonna pass first and run second. So which helps them out, and they happen to be in a situation where they like Mr. C said they have, to me they have a lot of favoritism with the refs and everything. They win a game they should be winning.
Oh man, especially against the Texans.
Yeah, I mean
they called one pass interference in the. Well, I don't really see that. Let's see, did he touch it?
I just I don't understand that. I even seen where I heard where live mic where Patrick Mahomes is telling the refs, "Hey, you gotta let them know. Let me know when they get close to me." That's real. I was like, what in the world?
You see,
that's pretty smart though, man. That's pretty smart on his end.
Oh yeah, you know what was I look at Pat Mahomes, that normally them quarterbacks run out of bounds and those defensive players pull up on him. So when he ran one, he acted like he should run out of bounds. The defense got pulled up and he went around. They said, good play. And I say, okay, the next time he get on that,
busting.
They go busting.
Yeah.
We gonna get a play.
So it's a lose-lose for the opponents and everything. So
now I will say this. I have enjoyed the football season this year because as a Cowboy fan, I know we wasn't gonna do nothing, but I just watch good games.
Right.
I like watching Detroit. I watch y'all. I watch the Eagles.
You ain't watch anything?
Hey, I watch the Rams.
Right.
You better watch the Rams. So I've enjoyed watching football games. And I said, you know what? I got in the portal, and I've been a Texas fan. I think next year I'm just gonna be a football fan. Not have a team. Buy me a lot of jerseys like a lot of people I know. Whoever win this year, I buy their
I
jersey.
see it, bro. Like, what's that Jackson name? That was all he was a cowgirl fan, cowgirl, mad when the cowgirls lose. Now that Detroit's winning, I'm from Detroit. I'm from Michigan. Yeah, I said, man, you have never said, even though you from that area, that rooted for no darn Detroit Lions, then the Dallas out of it. Now you're a Lions fan.
Yeah, he can claim he's from Flint and all of that.
Yeah.
But he been in Texas.
Stone, maybe.
He been in Texas longer than he been in.
Yeah. He ain't never said anything about it.
I'm from Dallas.
Yeah.
Grew up in Dallas. I've been in Waco 40 years.
Yeah.
It was like, what's my time?
But he ain't never said it. Hey,
I ain't never seen other Cowboys stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I said, man, get off the game.
And see, my deal is when I step back, because I've stepped back the last 3-4 years, I said, man, they making money. And you just see these guys really are fanatics. They got fans, they fanatics. Michael Irvin on there today.
That's right.
All we got to do is do this and do that and get Mike Drake. The same folk can't tackle. It don't matter who the coach is. So I've just enjoyed watching games this year. So who you going with? Who do you cheer for now that your team is not in?
I said it earlier, a few weeks ago. I said who I want to. I think who's going to be in the Super Bowl. I think the Bills and the Eagles.
Yes,
that's what. Now that was prior to Jalen Hurts getting that concussion. So he ain't played in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
I think that's good. I think it's good for him not to play. I think it's good for him to be sitting out, come back a little hungry.
Well, you're right and wrong about that. Yeah, but now you're sort of like, damn, if I take another hit, it could be worse and everything. And your timing and stuff. The play, you once you get hot, you want to stay hot, man. But you take a couple weeks off, it was a little different,
But he's a big dude.
You're right. You're right.
He's a big dude. I don't think he would be worried about getting hit. I just
I don't think he built that way. I think he's still gonna get it.
I think just
all that tush push and everything in there. He might start. He ain't gonna poke his head in there. He might put his leg in there first and see if he can get the first down.
Okay, while we're talking about the Eagles, why did Saquon Barkley sit out that game and he just needed 100 yards to break the record?
Do you want to win the battle or win the war?
Do you realize? Get the
That's
record.
What I agree with it.
I
get the record, man. Get the record.
There, get the record and twist. I ain't gonna tell you.
He ain't been hurt. He been jumping over from there backwards.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, get the record. You might get the record because he got 2,000 yards in fewer carries than Eric Dickerson. The dude could have got the MVP. I'm serious. I'm breaking the record.
I mean, I see that.
Need 100 yards.
I see that, but I mean. He might have been, because Eric Dickerson did say that it wouldn't be a record because he played 17 games or then 16 games. But Eric Dickerson got the record 16 games. So that might have been the subsiding factor. He said, I agree with Eric. But
forget Eric because he had less carries than Eric too.
But you
go by carries, not by games.
The team is totally different with Eric Dickerson played on compared to what Barkley's playing.
Oh,
I mean, all the weapons, but he still doesn't match it. But I want to win the war. You go in there and get the record.
Well, you see what happened. You see what happened with Christian. You see what happened with Christian Watson with Green Bay tore his ACL.
That's right.
In a meaningless game. I mean, now he's out.
Right. And the quarterback from Green Bay hurt his elbow, something like that, didn't he? Yeah, they took him out. Love hurt his elbow.
Well, Love was trying to get that 5th seed, though.
Yeah, but still, shit.
You know who surprised me? I didn't realize that the Vikings were that good.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were that good.
I think the Vikings I think the Vikings are better than what they showed against Detroit.
They already beat Detroit one time, but they got suckered into that going for it on fourth down.
Who did?
Way too big. Yes. Did 3 times. Inside the 10, 3 times they going for it on fourth.
They look like a completely different team this past Sunday. So I'm just like, are they really trying? I think I think going to LA, I think they have a great chance of winning that game. Minnesota going into LA, beating the Rams. Rams defense is not that, not that great. So, I mean, going on the road, let's get out of this game here without getting anyone seriously hurt. Detroit got a couple people got banged up in that game. So then the one seed. So that Dan Campbell, and that's another reason why I'm picking the Eagles. Because I think Dan Campbell is too macho, to you know what, just going for it on fourth and just take
they beat y'all last year.
Sure.
Kick field goals.
Get the field goal. You know, I punt the ball or whatever. Now we're gonna go for it. This stupid stuff like that.
Like, dude, you're on your own 40.
Yeah, get the point or whatever. I mean, and but so I think down the line that's gonna end up come back and bite them in those things as well. So they got I think that running back's gonna be back. Montgomery.
Yeah, he's supposed to be back.
He'll be back. But they got their defenses decimated.
What about your Eagles, Coach?
They're gonna be all right. I think they got the best defense left in the NFC in the playoffs. So I think that's gonna be the difference between them advancing and not advancing. And I think they can actually go into Detroit and win.
That front four of the Eagles.
Yes.
Now there's a team that drafts well. Mm-hmm. They draft and they lose people, but the guys that they replaced in their defensive players with people from Georgia.
Yeah.
We go to Georgia State. But the Eagles, I like the Eagles. They're NFC East, cold weather team. They only play in one stadium.
Sure.
So they build physically.
That's right.
They run the ball. And it's like with the Cowboys, they keep showing up with the same squad.
That's what I tried to tell. That's what I tried to tell Coach Timmy this morning. And you were on that text too. As far as he was saying that, of course, we got the 11th pick, down the 12th pick. But I'm just like, man, we were more injuries, key injuries than what Dallas was.
Y'all had everybody.
So I mean, you look at that situation like Detroit, Philadelphia. If you put those two side by side and compare, I think Philadelphia defense is going to help win that game if they end up playing Detroit.
Oh yeah,
and I think the deciding factor is the quarterback. Jared Goff is a non-mobile. So if that front four of the Eagles can get to Jared Goff, they're in trouble because they match up everywhere else.
Yeah, exactly right.
So,
Brad Lewis is watching. B. Lou,
what up, bro?
Hey, we got to tag. We got to get B. Lou on here.
We got to get him. We have to create another table. He's gonna take that by himself.
B. Lou, he on you, bro.
I'm just saying. Big old wheelbarrow put over there. Man, that's the only dude I ever seen that he was a running back when he was at Baylor, with Waco Christian. And that juggle face mask, man, he ain't but 5'2",
And a big old face mask.
Yeah, big old face mask. He had a big old lineman face mask, man. I mean, his face mask started at his forehead and went all the way down to his chest.
Oh, yeah.
Coach. But that joker hit somebody playing fullback and hit somebody, man. Only guy I ever seen took a steel or whatever kind of metal it was, and that dang face mask was almost touching his nose. It hit somebody so hard, man.
That's what got him. That's what got him caught in the Coliseum on that long run. That face mask weighed him down.
Yes, making some New York line, dragging it on the back.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Hey, B. Lou say, don't knock my hustle.
Over there, boy. I said, man, that nigga had a lineman face mask on, man. I said, man, what the 5'2"?
Big Lou, you need to call in, baby. Call in and protect yourself.
Hey, he took a jersey and they went all the way down to his ankles and everything. So
yourself.
I said, man, lie. I said, boy.
Hey, he gonna get me tonight on this. I already know. He gonna get me tonight. I already know. But he gonna get me tonight on this. I already know.
Who is that?
B, he gonna call me tonight. I already know. B, I didn't say nothing, brother.
Yeah, I said, dang, boy, wait till Christmas. I said, boy, yeah. I mean, he acted like when he was playing football, he didn't wear helmets.
They just gave us a mouthpiece.
God. Look at that boy. I said, woo, ain't mess with him, boy. Look at that boy hit that, face mask, face mask like this. It was in like this. Hit somebody so hard. I was like, good God. Lord. I said, man, they're joking out of you.
He said he making several phone calls tonight.
Yep, sure enough.
But all what I'm telling you,
hey, you can call in now. Call this number, B. Lou, on the screen, and you can defend yourself live.
I'm telling you,
they throwing hard at you, man. You throwing
look at that joke, boy. He told that because he had the lead block for Robert Strait and John Henry.
and Robert Strait was big and everybody.
Yeah, and then he hit somebody so hard in the ankle, it tore that. He stand up with it in the ankle.
Big Lou, where I was.
Blow him up, B. Lou. And then he lead block on that. Hey, Mr. C. Hey, brother. B. Lou, Mr. C told me to say all that.
He is. Hey, B.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. There you go.
What's up,
What up, man?
I'm gonna keep it cordial because I'm on the air.
You can't. I told you can't do you like that.
Yeah, I said,
I don't need nothing getting back to Bell Mead.
Am I telling? Didn't you remember he bent that face mask in, Bubba?
I gotta do what I gotta do, brother.
I want to tell my long that jersey was number 39, wasn't you?
You and the jersey thing is what made me call.
Tell me, you lead block hit a man in the ankle with your head.
Blew their ankle up.
Hey, real talk. Be right. That jersey was kind of long.
Hey, LaCurtis gave me one of them posters with y'all on it.
And LaCurtis?
Yeah.
He stole it back, didn't he?
I ain't mess with LaCurtis.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I ain't never seen no people looking for Lee Miles in all my life, ever.
Hey, I'm going to say this. When he walked in, I played that Tony Braxton song, 7 whole days, not a word from you.
Not a word.
When you that you don't see under the weather. You've been under the weather. But did you have COVID?
I had cold flu.
Yeah.
It was nothing to say, man. And baby, I was telling Coach Tilley this morning, he 11. I said, that's dumb on the Cowboys ball. Why you know you're not going to the playoffs? Why you winning all these dang games? That's stupid.
Well, he hasn't done anything right the entire year. We're going to hire the same head coach and run it and make it seem like it's going to work.
I thought he's being interviewed.
That's it.
Really?
They're going to give him permission.
Yeah, B, I told you.
Just another week from now.
Wow. They're going to bring him back.
Make everybody believe that it's raining outside when he's actually doing something else to him.
Oh, yeah.
Peeing on y'all. the thing about that, when it's coming down, B. Lou, Mr. C got his mouth open looking up in the sky.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stab you with this ink pen.
So I'm so thirsty.
Hey, Big Lou, Lee got on all this sporting out gear he ordered. Still got the tags on.
You did that so you can take it back.
Man, again, there with the tags on it. You know how we used to do it. Go ahead and buy all that stuff. Don't take the tags. All we want to return it.
Oh, Terry trying to get you.
What Terry?
Yeah, B, you like that, B? You like that right there?
On the phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I got 3 of them just like it. I picked up at Diamond Shamrock and they said we could have a jersey.
Dallas with Dallas on it.
Hey, I'm glad I got y'all on. I got a question.
All right.
What was that again, B?
Explain yourself.
Do you want to win the battle or do you want to win the war? If he gets hurt, try to get that 100 yards, something like that, you probably also for the playoff. So that's what the win rather than the record.
Hey, B. Hey, they ain't gonna lose this weekend. We ain't even talking about that.
Well, they play the Green Bay.
Who?
Yeah, Green Bay. We ain't losing to Green Bay.
Don't do that.
No, man. They're going to beat the mess out of Green Bay.
Well, hey, B. Lou, this is what I said. Get the record. You don't get like that. I got you. You playing the Giants. You got the 100 yards and 2 runs with them.
You did the right thing.
I agree 100% because there's no guarantee he's going to get close to these numbers next year. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and as an organization, you have the opportunity to say that this man on your team, when he broke that record, that had been broken in how long? 20-some years?
Yeah.
It was 17 games, not 16 games, so it wasn't a real record.
But I keep telling you, it's carries. It ain't the games. It's
the yards.
100 less carries. So Eric Dickerson had over 100 carries more than he did.
I know what 100 less, 100 more means.
You don't act like it's your uneducated person self. Hey, if I don't care if I played 18 games, if I had 100 carries and you had 200 carries and I still broke that record,
No.
I would have got the record because there ain't no guarantee they're going to win They go win no championship.
He did the right things, by resting. I want to be fresh for the playoffs.
Hey, can't no,
Everybody gonna say
That's if.
He should have got that record.
No.
that's an if. You're right. That's a big if.
Mm.
But I hope they win. I know T-Buck over there just hoping they win.
They're going to beat the mess out of
what it
Green
is.
Bay, man. They're going to beat the mess out of Green Bay.
But my deal is this: if you break that record, you got negotiation leverage.
He going to negotiate regardless.
we know how to pay. We know how to pay our people. We pay our people. We ain't like we ain't like Jerry.
Well, since I got all 3 of y'all college athletes on here, let me ask you the question here. 13 players sit out because they drafted. Would you play that game if you were projected first, second, third rounder? You wouldn't play?
No.
What about you, Big Lou?
It's the national championship supposedly series. Yes, I would play that game. That's why everyone wants to play is to win a national championship, correct?
Yes.
I want to get drafted.
Well, you're contradicting what you're saying.
No, I said, would you do it? I still remember Jalen Smith.
They got hurt.
Yeah, I'm talking about if you were projected number 1, 2, 3, first, second
I'm not
round,
playing.
third rounders, you still making money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guaranteed you go get drafted. I'm not talking about they rolling the dice. You're a legitimate draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
I would sit out too.
So what's the
here's the thing that I respect about Colorado that Travis played in that game no matter what. Now, if they wanted to have sat out of that game, nobody would have said a word. But you are in the national championship top 4 with a chance to win a national championship, and you decide not to play.
Well, Georgia, them boys don't want 2 rings.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was figuring to say to B-Lou. They already won 2 or 3. So with another one, I don't know. But if I'm a top 5 pick, I'm sorry.
Man, I ain't touching that field. It's a business decision. I ain't touching it.
If you mad at that, I don't have to show up to the game. I don't have to be on the side.
I wouldn't even got on the bus, bro. I would have been at the house. Hey, mate, I'm sorry.
Well, we were talking about this. What can you do? You have to be able to hold some NIL money or something, huh? Because there ain't no consequences. Because let's face it, these are not amateur athletes no more. They paid professionals. Ohio State's NIL budget, $60 million that they paying to these players. They're professionals.
Sure.
I ain't mad at them.
So what would you do? Would you sit out of your top 5 pick? Or would you play? To the hamstring or something. Left school and everything. I'm a top B-Lou. But B-Lou, you gonna play, huh?
I won't play, man. I mean, that's my last time to play now. A lot of these cats, I think they took out insurance policies or something for them in case they got hurt. They played.
Yeah, my insurance.
And Hunter did.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
8 million or 10 million or something like that as well. But you go get hurt, man. And especially when you know you have a huge target on your back.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not touching that for you.
It's like a boy when he hits you there. I mean, they didn't even went right first knee.
Yeah.
Yes, went right first. Well, hey, can I just say this while we got you on here, Coach? I just want you to know how proud we are of the La Vega Pirates,
yes, sir.
And the job that y'all are doing over there. Y'all are just the top football program in this area.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, y'all represent well. And I love those speeches that you give. I say, man, you know what? I need him to do that before I get up to preach on Sunday.
I listened to him one time. I don't know if it was on TikTok or whatever. Somebody recorded him. I get them kids fired up. But I got so fired up, I jumped up and pulled a hamstring.
I tell you what, I had to tell them to turn the phones off just about every week. I was like, I don't do it for that. But
yeah, I know.
They like you do. I said some weeks it works, some weeks it don't. So it just kind of is what it is.
Yeah,
we appreciate the support, man, from everybody in the community that isn't a La Vega Pirate, and as coaches and as players, and we all have been. We got a bitter taste in our mouth to get so close and perform the way we did. And, the worst part about it is not losing the game. It's just having to wait an entire year before you can actually get back on the field and do something about it.
Right.
So, man, we lick our wounds and we take the good out of it, and we start with a new batch and start from scratch, man. That's what we're in the process of doing.
That's what I think. Y'all pretty young too, right, B-Lou?
We're fairly young at some spots, and then at some spots we got to look for some replacements and find some replacements. But it's the program is what it is, and
that's
we're
right.
gonna coach our kids hard, and we're gonna keep it moving, man.
It's a culture over there. Let me ask all three of y'all this. I start with you, B-Lou. You have an intense coaching style. I think, I don't think it's hype. I think it's real, really emotional. What coach really motivated you the most that you feel got the most out of you? All three of y'all. Can you think of one that really pushed you to get what?
Man, I'll be honest. There was a transition time after Coach Taft left, and I really think that Coach Reedy and his offensive coordinator and Lee know what I'm talking about.
That's right.
actually gave me an opportunity just to get on the field. And I was really good at blocking, and I was exceptional at blocking. And Lee told you that. And I used that as my way to get on the field. And then once I got on the field, they throw me a bone, hand the ball up to me a little bit, and then they realize that, hey, if I got a little bit of a seam, I can do a little something with it. But when you get to college, you learn that it's a political game.
Yeah.
And you got to wait your turn, and there are going to be some cats that may get an opportunity before you. And I was in that situation, and it wasn't a bitterness type of aspect. It was just that I got to wait my turn. But I think Coach Reedy and some of those guys on his staff saw that I could, some of the things that I could do to maybe help and benefit the team. And they gave me an opportunity to play, and I'm thankful for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%, because that's how I was thinking. It was Coach Reedy and Coach Lancaster. I sit back because I'm a lot bigger now than I was back then. I wasn't but 145, 150 pounds. But to be able to get on the field and participate and help your team out, size wasn't a factor. Some of the people I had to go block, I'm just like, what in the world? I'm just like, and I said, I had to go do it if I wanted to be on the field.
Because you're a football player.
Yeah, back then, we didn't, like they are now, and what the game is now, we didn't throw the ball a lot. We ran it. We ran a lot. But we had to go out and we had to go block. And, we would throw the ball every now and then or whatever there. But majority of the time, we blocked. But you want to be on the field, I had to go block these 6 foot, 6'2", 210, 215 pounds safeties and cornerbacks and things like that. And I look back, I'm just like, Coach Reedy, like B said, gave me Coach Lancaster the opportunity to go out and showcase my skills and everything. And he wasn't, and he might have did to some people, but he just gave me that father look, put his hands on his hip, and that was enough. And he was in a situation where you didn't want to let him down because, like, the political side of things, and he giving you an opportunity to go out and prove yourself and show, and he's showing that, hey, y'all overlooking some cats and everything, B. Lou, myself, and so you didn't want to let him down and everything. So you mustered up, tucked up and everything, and went out and did things. And I'm gonna look back and I was like, man, we had to be half crazy, because I wouldn't do it again. Save my life. I wouldn't go out there.
Well, what about you, Coach Terry?
Man, for me, this goes back to when I was a youngster, and I know y'all probably know these guys, but Coach Robert Johnson and Coach Jeff Dunn. Man, I can remember Coach Johnson. He just acted like that the crazy uncle that you had that knew your whole family, and you did something. Man, I didn't want him to get back to my pops if I was slacking or whatever. So, because I knew it was gonna happen then. So I just made sure that I did whatever they said, man. And man, he'll light a fire in you. The way they coached us back then, man, they can't do no more. So, but they definitely inspired me, as a player, as a young kid, and gave us those manhood skills that we need.
Hey, Lee was letting me say, when the coach would fuss at me and get on me, I'd take my helmet off and roll it up and put it in my pocket.
You tell them the truth.
Hey, and
that's how old you are.
They cuss you out and all of that, talk about your mama and all of that. But the thing that, did y'all play with Khalif Muhammad and
they younger than we are.
They came after y'all. Yeah. But I did see y'all play. That's the amazing thing.
Yeah.
I actually saw B. Lou play in high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I watched him play in high school.
Waco Christian.
I didn't go to Mart games, but I saw y'all at Baylor. I used to go to all the Baylor games.
Right.
Because when I first moved to Waco, I've been living in Tyler. Mm-hmm. I lived in Tyler about 4 years. So when I came to Waco, I said, oh, big time college football. Mm-hmm. And I would go to those games and enjoy the games. Of course, Darrell and they were kids. And then you kick the extra points, you go get the football, and you go get a hot dog.
Darrell wouldn't give the football back.
No, well, the youngest son, they would run for the balls and stuff like that.
Hey, let me tell you something. And another coach, B. Lou, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
And one coach that I'm glad that I didn't have to deal with, and that's Coach Fredenberg, Pete Fredenberg. Do you remember him?
Yeah, when they hired him in Mary Hardin Baylor, I said to a friend of mine, I said, they hired Coach Fred? She said, yep. I was like, okay.
Man, when I saw him, how he talked some of the defensive linemen, the linebackers and things like that, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, he talking about putting the fear of God in these guys, man. And I'm just like, but he got the most out of those guys. And then when he was at UMHB, my son finished and he went down there to play. I called, Fred. I said, Coach Fred, my son there. I said, be easy on him, Coach. But he'd mellow out some, whatever there as well. But when he was at DC at Baylor, man, he would literally try to fight them rascals. Ain't nothing you can do about it. He'd call you names. He
wasn't the bald-headed dude, was he?
No, that's Bob Fix.
I know that bald-headed guy.
Coach Fred was maybe 6'2", 6'3", somewhere around there, but slender. But man, he from Louisiana.
But both of y'all were recruited by Coach Teff, right?
Right. But we were on the offense side of the ball. Coach Fred was the defense coordinator, and I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that cat, man. I'm serious. He walk in this room right now. I mean, I probably started sweating. He was. You
start sweating like you on that Diddy playlist. Huh?
No, not like that. No. I mean, the dude was just. He was. Tell him, B-Lo, you have any stories about Coach Fred?
Man, all I remember is my first year I was my team running back, so I had to be the other team's running back and run the plays, right? So if there was ever any time one of the backs would break or have a good play against the defense, Coach Fred would get mad and start cussing and say, run that play again. And at that point, everybody knew where we were going and what play we was running out.
Oh, Lord.
They would have tear his butt up, man. But, but Fred, man, I mean, if a linebacker didn't step up in the hole, if they stopped, he called them names I wouldn't even dare to say on live, on here, because he would just get your.
Well, I don't know. You said some pretty filthy, nasty things on Facebook before.
No.
So don't act like no, I'm not talking about that. You done said some ugly things about your mouth. You done said bad things about Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones.
But nothing like nothing you can repeat on the air.
Hey, guys, check this out. What do y'all think about this Skip Bayless scandal?
Skip Bayless?
Skip Bayless was trying to hit on Joy Taylor.
Oh, that's what she was talking about.
And then he turns around and offered her $1.5 million to have sex with him. And he won a lawsuit. And he told Joy, when he was trying to hit on Joy, she kind of, flipped him off. And he said, well, you messing with Shannon and everybody else. So they're in a big time lawsuit against him. Yeah. Oh, Skip Bayless.
I'm hearing about it. I ain't watching a lot of
TV. That's Skip being Skip.
Oh yeah, but you know what? He always muddy the waters on everybody, and he is old man messing up.
Yep.
Testosterone shots and them blue pills do the old man, make a fool out of him.
Yeah, that's them sparks. Hey, them sparks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got Coach Shannon Sharp.
Hit that. Bam. That a boy.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. I got to get off here.
All right, B. Love you, man.
Be good. Be careful out there, bro.
All right, talk about it soon.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and catch the rest of this game, man. I'll see y'all next week. We got to get B in the show in the studio.
Oh yeah, we get him on here.
For sure. All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right, hold him down.
Yeah, man, that situation right there with Skip Bayless, because he always, if you always muddy in the water, the thing I always hated about Skip Bayless is the way he run athletes down. Okay, me and you, I consider you a friend. I don't tell everybody that
I
we're
don't
friends
either.
or anything like that.
I don't either.
I deny that I even know you at times, but I respect the journey that you had to go through.
Can you get on the phone?
Okay, is that an iPhone?
Yes.
Hey, let me plug him in. Who is this?
And my son.
Uh-oh. Let's get
He's
him
an
in
Eagle
here.
fan now.
It's Eagle fan. This ain't no iPhone.
Oh, that is iPhone. That's a 16. That's up to date.
It's up to date 16.
Yeah.
Put him on speaker.
You can't
Let me see how we
you're calling. Can you call on your phone?
okay, let me call him.
Okay.
All right. Which one is this?
Christopher.
I definitely want to call him because when I go out of town, I want to Airbnb his house.
You probably don't know the number.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, what's going
You
on?
already had his number in here.
Oh, you did?
I think you gave me your number
That was
somewhere.
probably a while back.
A while back, his mama gave it to me, and
Yeah.
somebody gave me his number. It's already in the phone.
Okay. Oh,
He's still connected to me. See? I remember he used to come in there and sit on the booster seat.
There you go.
What's
Hey,
up? What's up, 3?
Not much. How y'all doing?
all right, where you at?
I'm out here in Austin right now.
Oh, I heard that. Man, I've been seeing your living space. I say, man, I'm so proud of you to see how successful you are. And you watch a lot of kids, they can have everything that they need
Mm-hmm.
and still don't perform or don't, reach their full potential. But watching your sons, man, and watching how y'all support them, we need more examples of y'all and like your son now.
Yeah.
Especially up here in Waco. Every time you look on television, that age bracket, Generation X,
Mm-hmm.
killing everybody.
Pitiful.
Yeah.
So you got a little bass in your voice too. You say, yeah.
I appreciate Yeah. I got a beard now. I'm a little different now.
You do?
Yeah.
I've been seeing you on Facebook
Yes.
every once in a while, but it's been a minute, man. What you been up to?
Oh, that much is working and maintaining. That's about it. Trying to get better each and every day.
I know that's right. Do you still monitor your father, making sure he's taking his meds? Because sometimes I think he's not taking his meds.
I try to stay on top of them, that's for sure.
If you could just see him now, he looked like he just came out of the 49er sports shop with his new. That's a nice looking hat.
He
too.
likes it. Yeah.
I like
one.
that.
I'm gonna get him one.
I like that's a nice. Got a band across it, black with all of that. And,
Old school.
NFC champs on it. Oh no, it didn't have that on there.
No, not
And
anymore.
he
Not
got
this year.
all his sweatshirts to match it. I mean, man, you're a real fan.
I'm big time. I'm trying to get him and his brother back in the red and gold instead of the green and white.
But,
And the Eagles.
Hey, you an Eagle fan?
Fly Eagles fly.
Hey,
Yes,
I know
sir.
that's right. Were you ever a Cowboy fan?
Never.
You know what? I would have cut the side of your head and raised it. I knew you wasn't a Cowboy fan.
Ask him
can't
about
do
what you
it.
think about Barkley.
Hey, now let me ask you this. If you were Barkley, would you went out there and got that 100 yards and broke that record?
I think that there's a bigger picture that we're trying to get to, and he's known to be injury prone in the past, So I think it was the right move to sit him out and go chase that Super Bowl ring. In my opinion.
Me, I guess I'm selfish. I probably never was nobody's good teammates.
You're gonna go get that money.
I mean, 100 yards. He was playing the Giants. I could have got that in the first half.
Possibly.
Because it's like Emmitt Smith. Nobody remember Emmitt Smith. The new people don't, but ain't nobody gonna never break that record.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice,
Well,
ain't nobody gonna catch up with that.
But I think part of the problem too is, if he plays, our entire O line also has to play too, and so
Oh,
you take a chance of them getting hurt too.
I didn't think about that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Unlike what the Niner did to Brock Purdy against the Detroit Lions.
Do you pay Brock Purdy?
You got to pay him. You got to pay him.
You got to. Okay, so
you got to pay him.
He's good when he got everybody here.
Yeah, but he went out there and he played against the Detroit Lions with a made up offensive line.
He get paid to play,
but
you get paid. You getting a check. He's supposed to sit out. He get paid to play. Did Debo play?
Yeah, but
Kittle play?
But you were different positions though.
Dude, look, no, you don't sit him out because too many people hurt. You don't sit your starting quarterback out?
Well, they sit the starting lineman out.
Because they were hurt. They were hurt.
I got a question for y'all though.
Okay.
So as far as the draft goes, the Titans got the number 1 pick, and the Browns got the number 2 pick. With that injury that just happened to Deshaun Watson, if you're the Cleveland Browns, are you taking a quarterback at number 2?
Didn't they? Was Baker Mayfield there before Deshaun Watson?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah,
sound about right.
They drafted Baker Mayfield.
Oh, they drafted Baker Mayfield?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he was at Cleveland. And they just started tripping with Baker. I don't know. Baker.
I don't to answer his question. In the past, what has Deshaun been there? 3 years with Cleveland?
4 years.
Shoot.
Been there longer than that?
You better draft a quarterback because you don't have one.
Yeah. Exactly.
I watched him play against Dallas this year. I think that was the first game. I'm like, this dude looked like he ain't never played NFL football.
And you can't get rid of him because he got so much money tied up in him. But I would draft a quarterback.
You better draft one because you never know. He might have a cramp in his neck or something and have to give a massage.
Then you going back to Jameis Winston after that. You don't want
you sure don't want that route. So I don't know. They have a lot of holes to fill. I mean, they kept that to me. They should have got rid of the whole staff. They got rid of a lot of the assistant coaches. I got rid of the head coach also.
Well, I look at these
and just start over.
I look at the innovative play callers, like Shanahan, of course, and the guys at Detroit, and the guy with the Rams. Of course, Andy Reid and those people. A lot of these quarterbacks that's in college, they plug and play. When you got the right quarterback coach,
right?
That, hey, we're going to maximize your skill set. Rather try to get you to fit my system. Let's run your skill set. You good at this? Let's do that. Let's design plays for them. And but I don't even know who's the coach in Cleveland.
No, they didn't. But that's what I said. They got rid of a lot of his staff.
Kaspansky,
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
A lot of his staff is gone. But they kept him.
Yeah, because they didn't want to pay him after.
But he's not a quarterback's coach. Yeah. So I would draft a quarterback and bring someone in that can tutor and work with this cat and fit the system around whoever it is and everything. I don't know if it's who would be your pick? Because who has the first pick? The Titans.
They probably going Cam Waters or Shedeur Sanders. One of them.
What about that? Cam Ward. What about that quarterback from Oregon?
The tall left-handed guy.
Yeah, I think he'll probably go second round.
Ohio State showed you he ain't.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch. Let me see. Who did I watch? I watched the Longhorns. I watched Baylor, Arizona. I watched the playoff games. I really didn't chime in on too many quarterbacks. So we just go by what they have them rated at. Because it's really not, I didn't see a good quarterback in the Big 12. Utah finally graduated that dude that was
38 years old.
38 years old, still quarterback.
Graduated and got his Social Security check.
But when I look at the NFL teams, and this is why I want to see Dallas win, but I ain't really no fan no more. I gave up a long time ago when Jerry made a political statement about they better have their foot on that white line. I was done then, But when I look at that situation, it's a culture. It's like entitlement. And so that nepotism, and listening at him the other day when they were talking about can Mike McCarthy Chicago want to interview him.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I don't want nobody here that don't want to be here. Like, what you don't want to give that man a chance? And then he played dumb and senile selectively because Cooper Rush, all he had to do is play that game. He got a $250,000 bonus.
500,000.
They sitting there.
Yeah.
And
That's selfish.
and they got the number one dollar valued sports franchise in the world. But you nickel and diamond folk like that.
Yeah.
And I think somebody need to take Pawpaw's keys from him.
Well, I mean, the thing about Dallas, which I don't think they're going to get any better. They to me, they need to punt and start over.
Yeah.
They need to take Micah Parsons, trade him, and get some draft picks for him because they'll end up paying him. And now you have your money tied up into him. Nobody's going to take Dak. He's not going to get rid of CeeDee Lamb. And nobody's going to, you're not going to trade him.
CeeDee Lamb is good.
I understand that, but you're not going. But so you got $60 million a year tied up in the Dak. Who gonna take that contract?
Ain't nobody gonna take that.
So that's so you already salary prohibited and everything. So what do? You gonna play Parsons? Now you got all your money tied up in the 3 players.
But here's my problem. My issue with that is okay. Who making them draft picks? If you trade Micah Parsons for 3 number ones, he can go for 3 number ones.
No, ain't nobody give him.
Man, Micah Parsons can go for that.
Give him a 1 and a 2.
You shut up over there. You get that for Greenlaw. You hating on Micah Parsons.
Ain't nobody gonna give him no 3 number
Dude
ones.
averaged 13 sacks a year.
Against mediocre teams, man.
He got y'all 3 times.
No, he did not.
Listen, Lee, come on now.
Go wait. He didn't.
Okay, Micah Parsons. Okay, this trade value. If you put Micah Parsons out there, somebody would give you 3 first-round picks for him.
Give you a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Somebody give you 2 1s and 2 2s. You get more than one a first-round pick. Do you believe that, Chris?
Yeah, I believe that.
See, Lee was saying that Dallas need to trade him to the 49ers.
I mean, it'd be good for it sure to help the Niners out because we need a D line.
But my point is,
y'all need draft. Yeah.
But my point is with the Cowboys. If you traded him for a good package, which you can get a good package, right?
Right.
Who gonna make the draft picks? Jerry?
Well, I mean,
but who go coach?
Jerry
Dallas is all about that flash and dash. Those number 88 jerseys, the Dak Prescott jersey, the number 11 jerseys. Those guys in the trenches are where they losing, where the 49ers are smashing them.
Mm-hmm.
It's man up in front of you, and you keep running that same.
So that's what I'm saying. So you gotta punt, man, to start over.
Well, I agree 100%.
Or tie your money up into 2 or 3 players. You can't build a team around.
And you got to tank to build your team. You got to tank.
Sure. That's what I was trying to say when I told your son this morning. He was, y'all draft before. But that's stupid on the Dallas part.
The thing about it is, when I watched, once Dak Prescott got hurt, they wasn't winning when they had Dak.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, you got who's your running back?
Right.
Who's your second wide receiver?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your tight? They had a lot of holes. I would have been taking this year. Put Trey Lance out there.
That's right.
They put him out there. I don't care if he can play or not. We know what Cooper Rush can do.
Right.
Put him out there. Let's see what's going on for the fans, so we can have something to look at. But they didn't, and now you in the same place where you worse off now because the insecurity of the coach.
Mm-hmm.
You done left your coach out there, so you showing the team I ain't really that committed to him.
Sure.
So and the players are like, we like Mike. Well, that's the only coach he played for.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just thrown off. The culture is messed up.
Sure.
It's 2 sports places where the culture's thrown up: the Lakers and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Lakers, LeBron James has messed them up.
Yeah. Who your Super Bowl picks, 3?
I got us versus the Bills.
Yeah, that's what I
in
have.
the championship.
He really is an Eagle fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Die hard.
I like the Eagles because they just go play physical and come out. The only team that could match them physically was a healthy 49ers team.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody else gonna be physical like that with them.
That front 4 get to Jared Goff, it could be a long day for Detroit.
But I do like. I think the Rams are entertaining on offense.
Yeah.
I like some of those plays. I played a little safety, and I looked at a route that they had. They had receiver in the slot and receiver right there, and they both ran those posts. And one of them cut up the field. And you'll say to you, like, which one am I going to get? Then here come the back on a wheel route. I say, he's thinking like that. I say, how did they misdirect to do that? It's just watching some of those routes. And that's what I like about games Tom Brady called. He said, watch this route, watch this pick route, watch this. I like those guys that break the game down to you in those, because I think coaching matters. Sure. And with Mike McCarthy, one of my biggest deals with him is you got the most undisciplined team in football. You led the league in penalties every year. Mike McCarthy been coaching that team, and it's just stupid stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they go keep it.
I hope they do.
We all in.
I hope they do. I hope they do. Did y'all see Dallas? Did you see Dallas' schedule next year? I mean, who they playing next year?
It don't matter. All them NFL teams.
No, but y'all tick somebody off.
Who they play?
I said,
The NFC East plays what division?
Man, y'all got the Chiefs. Y'all have the NFC North.
Well, it sounds like that's gonna tank again.
Huh?
I just can't get with them today. I can't get back with the Cowboys until Jerry sells the team or he steps all the way down, which it ain't happening.
Y'all have home games against course your
man, everybody think about that. It's basketball season.
Y'all got the Packers, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Vikings, and the Cardinals at home.
Them victims.
And then y'all on the road, y'all have the Giants, the Eagles, y'all got the Bears, the Commanders, Broncos, Lions, Raiders, Jets, and Panthers.
You see, Chris, he just he just loved trying to antagonize Cowboys. That don't even mean nothing to me. I ain't thinking about the Cowboys.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a Texas fan.
Oh no.
You remember I got in the fan transfer portal. Texas fan.
And they in trouble.
Texas in the bad spot too.
Yeah, they in trouble too.
Oh yeah, they look good.
They'll be one and done after. I think Georgia gonna put a beating on them.
I don't know what happened to them. Did they start getting injuries?
Yeah. That receiver. I think they're young. They're young, and I think playing these games over long, whatever, you just peaked out too fast, man.
Oh yeah. So but, it is what it is. Well, Chris, man, I got your number. I'm gonna have to come through there and holler at you.
Absolutely.
And see what's up. Next time you're around this way, holler at me.
That's right.
Sure.
Yeah, we know we're proud of you. We feel like you belong to all of us.
That's right.
You and Matt. Just ain't no Miles. You belong to all of us.
Yes, sir.
You belong to all of us.
That.
Yeah.
And, we love you, and I'm trying to help you, Father. It's a challenge, but we got a lot of people working
I'm
on
trying
it.
to help him through.
He done ran down his teammate talking about he was so short he broke a man's ankle by blocking him with his helmet. Now let me say this.
Wow.
You know how Lee got recruited by Coach Tab? You know what they did to get him?
What's that?
Oh man,
They were coming from Grosbeck. I think that was Frankie Smith. Was that Frankie Smith?
Frankie Smith, yeah.
They had just been looking at Frankie Smith, and it was something ran across the street right there on 164. The Grand Tab said, "What was that? That sure was a big old rabbit." It was Lee chasing the rabbit barefooted. He ran a 4.240 at the combine, but he didn't have on those shoes when he did it. So
don't pay no attention to him.
You wild, Mr. C.
Yeah, he is wild.
Yeah, well, it's the company I keep.
Yeah, well,
hey, love you, man. Appreciate you today. We got to call in sometime and bail your daddy out every once in a while.
He got my back now.
Love y'all too.
I know that's right.
He got my back.
You got any parting shots?
Who, me?
Who else in here with us?
Okay.
I'm looking right at you.
Let me tell you something. What a year. But hey, it happens to the best of us. We had a good run. So now it's time to get in that off season and get stronger. Hope we get some players healthy and we have a good draft and come back and be ready to go for 2025. Hey.
That's the beautiful thing about sports. You get started over.
That's right.
You can go from rags to riches in 1 year.
And so get rid of some dead weight.
Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Not to be mean to you, but I already canceled that one.
Well, I wouldn't consider that being mean to me. You just missed me. I ain't seen you in a month since y'all went on that losing streak, remember?
It happens. It happens.
Well, I heard that. Well, hey, appreciate you. Want to appreciate all of you for listening today. And we'll see you next week. Let's go. We'll bring some, Coach Stevie might be here next week. All right.